We got a Vet 1 Black Prince on the field. Germans are for a world of goddamn hurt. They have, again, AT, but this thing has armor for days and a main gun meant to pulverize the armor, as you can see with the Brumbar running. Hey guys, remember to like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and hey, go one step further, become a channel member. Any support you guys give is greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the video. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17, and today we got ourselves another 4v4 on Oasis Depot. Probably my favorite map in Co. 3. I would say my favorite 4v4 at the very least. I really enjoy this map. And 4v4 is my favorite game type, so you can pretty much guess, yes, I like that quite a bit. Anyway, who do we have here today? Well, we got ourselves here Fluffwaffle, Jaws, No Fear, and Yoroshiku? Sure. 2 American, 2 Brit versing in Cursus. OKW First Guards Mortar. Okay. Playing OKW and has a dock force. Sure. Was it a Singrome and purple? 2 dock and 2. Excuse me. Sorry. 2 dock and 2 for a mock. Okay. So pretty much a standard fight. If you have something a little bit more out of the ordinary, submit to my Gmail or Discord down below with the replay, of course, attached, and a short description with your name included, so I know who the heck you are. If you don't send your name, I'm not casting your replay. Simple as that.
Recon vehicle has been made ready.
Okay, what's with the dingo going, like, head first into battle? What are we doing here? I mean, it's funny because we already have the motorcycle team grabbing the fuel, but I guess his idea is moving up to stop the infantry, so that way the remaining British forces can keep moving up, because we got Royal Engineers and we got infantry section moving on in. So Jaws is trying that strategy. Axes have already taken mid, thanks to it Incursus. Sure. Also defensive structure, so we know we have Luftwaffe here building that fighting position to further hold that. Dingo along the right-hand side. Do we have double dingo? No Fear? No, we don't have double dingo. Dang it! No double dingoes indeed. I guess it's better on less heavy cover maps, but still, at the very least, the Allies will grab this victory point. This dingo had to pull back because the Axis just focused everything they had. Motorcycle team took some damage, but it's quickly healing. It looks like the Allies were too late, and yeah, the Axis just took everything, or a lot of the main positions. So they should have the advantage on this map. Yeah, 33 fuel. And, you know, it's always a good thing the Axis get that much fuel early on. It's a great thing indeed. Oh, wait, unless you're an Allied player. Then it's going to really hurt really quick. All right, Grenadiers, MGs, and more Grenadiers coming into mid. Scout unit's going to try to hold, but they cannot hold for long. Bunker is already gone. What? How? Why? How? How did it blow up already? Oh. What? Hold on. I am so confused. Did the Allies just mortar to death already? Like, it looks like maybe a mortar to death, or maybe these guys were in it and they killed it. Did they? I don't. No, they couldn't. I am so confused. I guess they mortared it to death. Damn. Anyway, rifleman.
Installing an infantry officer.
I don't know why you would build that and just immediately okay. Otherwise, then destroy it yourself. I guess it's like, oh, don't let the enemy have it. But it's like, okay. I love this guy using the grenade. If this guy is smart, he will just walk out. Come on. No, we actually... Oh, he actually didn't get out in time. The breach happened. Damn. The breach is always something, the mechanic, where it's like, if you're fast enough, you can get out of the building. But you have to get out, otherwise you will be grenaded. So, it is something to where it's like, okay, it's annoying, but if you're good at micro, you can avoid it. Alright, riflemen are still holding out. And now they're shooting at each other from across. Is he going to do the breach again? Is that really what it's going to do? This guy seems to be quicker on the reaction. He got out again. I like how they're both, like, at the door, like, ready, like, I'll leave. I'm going to leave. Don't make me leave. Throws grenade. Please let it be on the door. Damn it, he went out the back door. They're threatening each other with grenades and running in and out of doors. It feels like a Call of Duty match, where you have a bunch of players just constantly going in and out trying to kill each other. Oh god. Anyway, maybe Call of Duty's not the right one. Maybe Halo, because that way it's a longer time to kill. What may not be a long time to kill is these forces out in the middle in the open. If he's not careful, that medical truck is gone. Our engineers coming on in with infantry section already up with additional rifles. More riflemen coming in along the side. We have grenade on the dingo. It does take a solid hit to the face. Flamethrower team is there, but also pretty weak, so it's going to pull back. And the dingo barely survives. Grenade. Again, aim for the... Always throw a grenade at the door, because then they either leave and get hit or stay and get hit. Unless you throw it in the building, and then if they leave, they don't get hit. So, just something to keep in mind. Alright. Allied forces still there. Pioneer doing something, I guess, going after the mortar. Mortar has a couple men shooting at him, actually doing some damage, along with, of course, the other riflemen. We have another allied player, this case being Yoroshiku. Already dropping those allied bombs, so, okay. Fluff Waffle, where'd you go?
Enemy forces have claimed our territory.
Okay, so going with the infantry support center. Interesting choice to go with that and armored. I go air support because I'm not really using a lot of munitions with armored. But that one's interesting because you're essentially decreasing the manpower of your infantry, and then with armored, essentially you can decrease the manpower and the cost of your armor. So I guess the idea is you decrease the overall cost of your infantry, you can then make more armor quicker if you have a decent sized infantry force. Very bold strategy because, again, it's also a lot of fuel for that, so it delays your armor. But, and remember, armor doesn't necessarily affect the fuel cost. Well, I'll have to see how that goes. I'm actually very curious. Infantry section with Bren's behind heavy cover. We have an armored car. Again, you see more and more of these upgraded with the autocannons. They're pretty effective. Until you get close to a bunch of infantry section and they can throw grenades, then you're kind of less combat effective. Again, they do get some additional health and such, but yeah, if he throws one more grenade, that thing is toast. What is this guy? Oh, Parents Grenadiers. Okay. And there he goes. Good job. Solid job, Singrome. Alright. Panzer Grenadier and Panzer Pioneer holding out in the building. Medical truck healing the MG. So, looks like they have a small counterattack by the First Guards mortar. Again, very weird. Because I think of First Guards mortar, I think of, well, Soviet. So, but whatever. Anyway, medical truck healing all this. Not too big of an infantry army, but he does go espionage, so at least he can camouflage himself pretty well. We'll see how effective that is on the counterattack. So, or at least, especially if, because there's not much here. Blue, what do you have? No fear. You have a hover coming out and medical truck, but not a huge army, honestly. So, yeah, we'll see. Artillery saying that thanks to the 75. Again, he has veterancy with that, so just trying to pop long-range shots where he can. Again, armored really helps with that, especially with veteran crews. Automatic veterancy, boys. Alright. Unfortunately, it looks like we have 1, 2, 3 German armies all pushing in mid. But we have the Americans coming on in with another 75 with good artillery. They're being suppressed by the flak-furling, so the infantry has to worry. Grenadiers and Panzer Pioneers getting close. Very curious who went Grenadiers. Usually people just stay with the Fallschirmjägers and the Fallschirm Pioneers. But still, 75 does hit that. Oh, here comes the Dingo and Hubbard trying to help against the German counterattack. Oh! Panzer Pioneer super low. Will run away, and looks like he will get out of there. Flak-furling pulling back. Again, very low on health, makes sense. But the Germans have heals, so they have the firepower, they have the AT. They're in a very solid position right now to just hold this area. So good job by the Germans overall for just locking this area down. Allies will need to do something. I think that could be a strafe. I don't think that's necessarily going to work unless the bombs hit the Grenadiers, but it looks like he's getting out of the way. Oh, no, it's airburst. Again, so we have airburst artillery coming on in. Thanks to the Brits. Let's see, no fear. Oh, wait, hold on. No, it's not airburst. Is that the heavy mortar? It might be the heavy mortar. Or it might be a mortar, sorry. A mortar going airburst. Okay, I just assumed... No, wait, why would that make sense? That wouldn't make sense, because that... I mean, it's... Oh, it's the infantry section. Jesus Christ. The most obvious thing, the infantry section that can call in the artillery. Greyshot is once again losing his mind, everybody. You can just add the Alzheimer's count on the side of the video. What is also being lost is not just my brain cells, but allied caches. So Jaws heavy armor, all good, but also decide, hey, I'm gonna build caches, help with munitions. Yeah, flak filling's gonna kill that, and looks like, honestly, Sigrome has just been on the offensive, managing to push the British player all the way to his base. Honestly, he could start taking pop shots and killing that. AMG goes up to there, he goes here, he can easily target it. Like, yeah. So, something to absolutely keep in mind. Black Filling will try to suppress the infantry, but the infantry is just grouping up here. Fluff Waffle doing his best, but again, he has infantry. No real AT that can come on up. This 75 is pretty weak, so just be careful, because we know there's a pack in mid. Yep, it's right there. It's already scoping out. And technically in range if he gets a clear shot. 75 misses the flak filling. Rifleman still pushing on up. We know they have double bars, so they have a good amount of DPS. And we know they have grenades. So it looks like flak filling pathfinding issue. And they'll lose it. He's just trying to shoot it to death. Drop smoke. Ballsy move. So he has a bit more health thanks to an upgrade. Will he escape? That is the question. Infantry section probably will say no to that. Bren, AT rifles, you name it. All coming on up to put down these light vehicles. There goes one. There goes two. Captain calling artillery if he wants to. AT gun hits the flak filling in the back. Good job, 6-pounder. Axe is still holding on. They still have a medical position here to heal all it. They actually have two. Nebwarfer coming on in, stopping the Allied advance, or attempting to. I will say Allies did manage to, like, stealth cap, like, all the way up to the Axis base. It's a good job there. Axis not getting as much fuel as they hoped. And has to have to recapture all of this stuff. But there's really not much on the right, and the same thing can be on the left. There's not much over here. Allies, both sides could easily just push the flanks. There isn't a solid defensive line. They could take all of it. Really, it's just a drag-out brawl in mid. But right now, the brawl is absolutely going to the Axis right now. Victory point-wise, they have a double cap advantage and have a lead of about 80 points. Okay, 70 points. Well, 80 here in a second. Martyr coming on in. Hopefully hold back the mortar carriage, which is trying its best. Solid anti-infantry unit. Nebwarfer hitting the back lines. Another mortar carriage on the field. So double armored for the Allies. Interesting strategy. Again, we also know that the British went heavy armored. So that's 3 players really focusing on armor. Right now, with the lack of specialized infantry, yeah, that's absolutely helping the Axis. Because Axis do have some specialized forces that can help combat, you know, riflemen, among other things. But we'll have to see if all that specialized armor from the Allies actually pays off. I'm just trying to think of, like, strategies each side is using. Allies, I'm sorry, the Axis do have armored. Let's see, they have Fallschirmjägers, espionage, and breakthrough. Okay. Oh, no, mortar carriage kills that retreating unit. Let's see. Nice kill. Okay, Martyr's down. Axis losing a bit of their army in mid. Absolutely helpful. 75's really just trying to arty and bomb the weaker units in the back. And it looks like the left-hand side slowly being broken. Would not destroy that wreck. I mean, personally for me, I would salvage it. Fragmentation bomb did hit the back. I'm not seeing a lot of kills though, no dead bodies, so not a huge hit. Just hit the mortar, but it's still alive. Germans launching a counterattack. They're trying to get the mortar. AT guns hit the flak filling, being the 75. I guess just just 75 hits it. AT gun hits it as well. Good shots with the bishop. Pushes back the AT gun. Again, that left-hand flank, as I mentioned, the British pushed up.
Withdrawing infantry.
Again, you have another one of these half-tracks. This man keeps deploying half-tracks. To be fair, he probably got it and upgraded it, but still, it's one of those things where it's like, that is not helping you out. That is not the winning strategy. British force is just absolutely behind the line. And honestly, the Americans even, Fluffwaffle going in. So that's Jaws and Fluffwaffle coming in along that left-hand side. Germans are really just, like, holding back. I guess they're just taking the dead carcasses of the armor. Good kills, by the way. Killing, what's it, Blues men. So no fear. Yeah, he had no fear, but he also has no life. P-47 run coming into mid. Hitting a lot of the Axis forces. They're very weak, and a lot of the medical positions being killed. Riflemen still pushing. AT guns are pushing back the mortar carriage. Oh, mortar carriage does go down. Vet 3 AT gun. Very nice. Actually, 3 AT guns right now. Looks like in mid. Oh, 4 AT guns. Some of them are British, but still. They're now turning that mortar carriage like, I should probably run now. Great shots, though. 2 AT guns have been knocked out. Pack gun is half health. It's still covering. And here comes the rifleman. There is not a lot of infantry. So if this rifleman does push up, everything, the MGs, the AT guns, everything has been targeted to where now the weaker links can be easily hit. And his whole defensive line is going to break apart. And now with the British finally coming in, they have to redirect their forces to deal with that British and delay their advance. Looks like we have some strike coming in. I'm assuming it's the British base artillery based on the recon package. They'll start hitting the Nebelwerfer. All the AT guns are being picked up and now focusing on the light armor. Or, no, he's killing the Nebelwerfer. But he picks it up before he can kill it. When AT gun does go down. Oh, fragmentation bomb does try to clear mid. It's a solid amount of blood splatter.
Enemy forces have claimed our territory.
Oh, repair bunker. Oh, yeah. Bet 1 as well. Again, if you decommission the racks, you get a lot of resources from them. And that it can absolutely help out if you're getting, let's say, easy 8s or something like that. Mortar carriages. Whatever. Fluffwaffle trying to help out in mid. But first guard mortar sacrifices units, but he does manage to hold the line. And now you have Purple trying his best to hold this sector. Nice shot with the 75. Kills the Panzer IV. Again, you don't need the strongest AT gun. You just need a well-positioned one. Absolutely does some solid work. Here comes the bombing run. Gets a good hit there. Again, repairing the mortar carriage, so that is now back up to operational status. There is an issue, though. Oh, never mind. 8 rads coming on in. I mean, I guess they need some type of AT. Oh, wait. 75 is not in a great position to deal with it. Come on. 75 still chilling. 8 rad will chase. I don't know if that's part of the strategy. There is a mine right there.
We have command points.
Folkvard's coming in. That is a dead 8 rad. Alright, if the whole point was to lure the enemy in, fair play. Fair play. Alright, we do have a cache going down for the Germans, and cache is going down for the Allies. A lot of fuel coming in for the Allies, which will absolutely help them out. As stated, the air support, the infantry support, and also veteran upgrades for the British. All that is now, like, easier to get, and already we have an easy 8 on the field. And that is to Yorishiko getting himself an easy 8. You love to see it, unless you're the Germans, and you hate to see it. Fragmentation bomb comes on in. Again, a lot of bang, not a lot of buck for it. Because, again, it's not, I mean, you got the AT gun, but it's not killing that, like, major infantry. It just keeps coming up. AKA, this rifleman group back here. If you hit that and kill it, that's a good strike. Now, Stuka coming on in does manage to hit the rifleman quite a bit, weaken him quite considerably, so they may need a minute to heal. Germans bringing in again plenty of AT. Black Fling is being healed again. Doc can just heal their men pretty quickly. And here comes once again the British forces. Jaws coming in just from the side. We have a Matilda, oh sorry, Crusader as well, doing its best. They can throw AT grenades, so I don't expect this thing to live at this point. Yeah, AT, there it goes. Panzer IV coming in. Plane dies again. Looks with the flak furling and everything else. Those bombing runs are going to need 2 planes in order to actually just make contact. Howitzer hitting for the 75 and the mortar carriage hitting from afar. German infantry just being blasted. Repair truck just healing up the 75 and the mortar carriage. Look how quickly this thing heals. I love it. I love the 75. It's so good. And we have a Hellcat. Already vet 1. Bill, alright, Bridge has taken a number of damage. But hey, I mean, I honestly want to be this American force right here, because you have a very solid group here that can go against multiple targets, and they've just been bombing the Axis back effectively. It's more with just in-home units. It's not like, you know, call-ins or anything like that. You have a little bit, but it's more just the 75, the mortar carriages, the mortars in general. They have been so effective at just pushing the Axis away. Now, is that actually winning them the battle? Well, victory point-wise, we'll say differently. Axis have about a 120-point lead. But how many flanks have happened, and how much, and now the Allies are gaining more and more control. Like, this is I think, the best control the Allies have had so far this game. So, pretty good stuff right there. Population-wise, though, is the thing. Jaws took heavy losses in that push along the side. So, 25, 55, 58, so I'll say low 50s. I'll say, like, to be nice, I'll say upper 50s for the Allies. 60s, upper 50s. Yeah, I would say upper 50s for the Axis as well. So it's still pretty neck and neck. Resource-wise, it's definitely going to the Allies. They've done a better job at trying to control the flanks and taking that territory. Plenty of AT guns, some of which are, again, are packs. Bishop hitting the back line. Here comes a fragmentation bomb. This could be... Okay, the Stuka already cleared most of it. 75 takes some hits. And what's left of the Axis forces are going to move on up. Sturm Pioneer moving on in. Okay. Nebelwerfer gets a great hit on both of them. Oh, he's throwing the satchel on the AT guns. That's why. So I'm going to guess he killed the fighting position in the beginning. Unfortunately, he just got blown the F up. British forces coming on in. Let's see. How effective are those units? 12. 23 kills. And 5. Okay. Rumbar coming on in. Solid anti-infantry. Good idea if you're going to be fighting in mid. But right now, we have a 17 pounder. Absolutely ripping and tearing through it. And a Black Prince. Hold on. We have a Black Prince at 23 minutes. I was not expecting that. I didn't even realize. Oh my god. I didn't even realize how many resources he was saving up for that. That's so cool. Okay. We got a Vet 1 Black Prince on the field. Germans are for a world of goddamn hurt. They have, again, AT, but this thing has armor for days and a main gun meant to pulverize the armor, as you can see with the Brumbar running. Yeah, the Panzer's like, yeah, we need to get the hell back. We are not cut out for this. The main gun is less effective against infantry, but still, it looks like Axis still get a nice hail in 75, knocking out Fluff Waffle. Jaws is still being very annoying. Purple, though, is getting more Panzer IV, so at least with the command Panzer IV, he can help his other armor, and then hopefully counterattack and knock a decisive blow. But penetration's going to be the biggest thing, and this Churchill has a, again, solid amount of armor. Just to put in perspective, right? Where you say, Greyshot, 440 front armor. Compared to a Panzer IV, which, wait, hold on, Panzer IV with 204. Does he have armored skirts? He does not. Okay. That would help a bit. Also helps if you don't shoot the log, but what do I know? Do we have a Tiger? Yes! Okay. Tiger versus Black Prince. Let's go. We have Easy 8s opening fire. Infantry's coming on over. That giant Panzer Grenadier blob. Looks like he launched artillery there from the British base. Tiger pulled back without infantry support. Easy 8s took a bit more heat, but luckily they have engineers to heal them up. All right, Fluff Waffle. You got yourself an Easy 8. Again, and a pretty solid force. Manpower-wise, 202. Did you get the upgrades? That's the question. Did you get the upgrades for your base? No. You got the munition surplus and also demolition, but you didn't get advanced logistics or survival training. So I guess at this point, you're like, I don't need it. I mean, I guess. You have a solid rifleman group. Maybe get that once you have enough fuel. Once you get to pop cap, then get it. Jaws said thanks. Oh, guys, teamwork makes the dream work. Love to see it. Repair vehicle helping the Black Prince up. I love. Again, it's great because again, the Black Prince takes a lot to heal it, but a Vet 3 recovery vehicle can heal pretty damn quick. So good allied teamwork right there to bring it up. Rifleman as well coming in to help screen. Oh, sorry. All right. Panzers, looks like they took some heat from the armor along the side. We have additional air support coming on. That's a fire strike, right? Why would you launch a... I guess it could do something versus the Hellcat. Panzer 4 is now going to focus on the Easy 8. Easy 8 will have a rough time there. Bombing strike misses. P-47's coming on in. Could at least annoy the armor. Really won't kill it. It'll really hurt the infantry. One Panzer 4 goes down. Here comes Martyrs and 8 Rads. Why 8 Rads exactly? Don't know. But both Easy 8s go down. We're going to see a third vehicle go down here. And, oh, another Easy 8 comes on. Good timing. Maybe he can knock out the Panzer 4 infantry as well if they can come in with the snares and kill it. Rifleman needs to pull back. There we go. Panzer 4 is dead. Martyr will still push back this Easy 8, but still. Oh, recovery. Oh, recovery vehicle. Okay. Coming in clutch. Can we get the Hellcat back up? Axis pulled back, and right now, any remaining Axis armor is focused on this. Which, there are now 2 oh, wait, no, Brumbar still. It's just one. One Tiger. But we got our Tiger versus the Black Prince, which is awesome to see. Bet 3 Black Prince, by the way. Tiger taking a number of hits. Foot guards providing that extra AT support. And there it goes. Tiger is down. Black Prince holding the high ground, though, took a number of hits. Probably needs to pull back, get those heals. Brumbar cannot fight that. Get an idea. Oh! They surrendered. Okay. Axis were like, nope, we can't fight that anymore. It's too much. Black Prince, 24 infantry kills. Not bad. Oh, I see. You had Easy 8s. Yoroshiku coming along the side to hit them. Very good stuff right there. Damn. Yeah, this entire area would have been absolutely smacked. There is that Flak 38, but it's not really, you know, anti-armor. It's really light stuff and infantry. So if those Easy 8s came on in, if the... Yeah, this Hellcat's almost healed over here. Would have been repaired along with some other stuff. The Axis would have just been hit from 3 directions and just pulverized. So I understand why they wanted to surrender. Good engagements, though. Really enjoyed that. Again, good teamwork by the Allies. Managing to overcome the stubborn Axis defense up with 8. Again, the Axis had a good amount of infantry AT, but I think what they were lacking was a good way to counteract the mortar carriages and 75s. Their artillery managed to just slowly weaken them down. Combine that with just some really solid, first dodging from all the fragmentation bombs. Good amount of special units coming on in, like the 17 pounder, providing good AT coverage in mid. You had the rifleman blob that kind of would assist. You had Jaws and Fluff hitting the side, forcing the enemy to over there and pulling them out of mid. Some good stuff there. Again, I like that. You didn't really see what's his name? The first guard's mortar do as effectively over here. Also, double Stuka. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of the Stuka, so I think that was also a misplay. I think 1 is enough. I think 2 is a bit overkill. Yeah, also, I'm very surprised that Sing Rome. Why the 8 red? Exactly. Like, why that? So some weirder choices of armor for the Axis, especially versing very strong armor from the Allies, being the Easy 8, the Black Prince, etc. Yeah, you're just going to be in for a world of hurt. Again, top damage, if we go over here, is going to First Guard Mortar. Top kills goes to Incursus. On the Allied side, the top damage goes to Fluffwaffle, and Jaws got the infantry. But that makes sense. He came on the side, damage. Fluffwaffle had pushing up with more armor. But also 75 got a number of good hits. Again, don't discount the 75. I know in like 1v1 stuff may not be the best. I feel like in 1v1 though, I've seen it a bit more. But still, a lot of people are like, oh, there's other things. But 4v4, I can absolutely see why it's so successful. Onsuka doesn't really do much to blobs, to be honest. I mean, Mori, that's fair. But unfortunately, I think at that time, I think you needed something that's more anti-armor rather than 2 anti-infantry. I think the armor was becoming more of an issue for the Axis than necessarily infantry. Because you had the Brumbar, you had stuff like that, which was doing its best, but the problem was it was just the armor that would come in and push it away. I'm trying to see if there's any notable kills or anything like that. Just not seeing too much. I got Panther Force did their best, just not a lot of kills. Yeah, just unfortunately this game was just not. Rifleman 45, okay, that's not bad. Again, not a lot to really bring up. Falchion Pioneer 31 with only 2 units. Infantry section, a lot of losses, but 47. Number of vehicles killed as well with their grenades. Black Prince 26, 3 vehicles. Yeah, I mean, this Tiger only 3 kills. Oof. Big oof right there. I guess his idea was the Tiger will be my main armor. It's like, you gotta need something else. But anyway, let's double check here. Especially when there's Black Prince, like some sort of tank. What I'm looking for is like a TD or a flak or something to help keep the armor at bay so the Tiger can clean up the infantry with the Stuka. Panzer Grenadiers did okay. Never lost them, so that's a huge plus for First Guard Mortar. So that's probably where he got a lot of his kills. Yeah, Flak Furling as well did pretty solid. Mortar carriages, okay. Not too shabby. All right, but that's game. What do you guys think? Leave your comments below. This is Greyshot17, and I'll see you guys next time.
Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17, and before y'all go, let me give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Joey G240, Milam, Big Cooch, Aphyria, Ace, Pyro Shark, Tonybee 95, Epic Pleb. Thank you all for your incredible support and helping me grow my channel and support my channel and everything I do. Thank you, and to the rest of you, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.